Hi and welcome to this Blueberry Markets video update with me, John Kibler, head currency analyst. In this video I'm going to take you through the Forex market wrap. We're going to highlight some of the charts that we looked at this week and how they performed. So first of all, starting off with the news, there was some heavy impacts news this week. I think all investors' eyes were really more geared towards the US retail sales and the Federal Chairman Powell's speech. Basically, we were looking to see if the retail sales number was pretty strong or a decline. Forecasts were showing a little bit of a decline. We declined a little bit further than the forecast suggested, so we actually saw a little bit of downside to the stock markets. We were looking to see if that would try and recover going into this week's trading, but we've seen a continuation of that downside. In other inflationary data, we've got CPI data out of the UK showing an increase to 9%. This is not very good news for the UK as they are looking to hike interest rates further to control the rate of inflation. However, unemployment is already creeping up in the UK, and the Bank of England, by hiking rates, will increase unemployment, which they don't particularly want to do as a recession fears grow. Other news then, so we've got Oz employment as well. We saw a decrease in the employment rate in Australia. Again, hiking interest rates would cause the employment rate to come down, unemployment rate typically to go up. The unemployment rate stayed the same. Now, what we were really looking for this week was whether that dollar would turn, and that's what we've kind of seen now. So starting off on pound US dollar, we were talking about price breaking these last weekly highs, and that's exactly what we got. Price rallied through them. Quite an aggressive bullish candlestick through that area as well, suggesting that there is a lot of demand around that area. And you can see price came all the way back down to that demand point, and we found buyers once again. So what that was telling me was that institutions getting involved around this area down here. Prices come back, they've added in positions here, and prices continue to move higher. Now, looking at this weekly time frame, nice bullish weekly close. I would expect some further upside now to this market. Dollar yen was another one we featured, like downside to dollar yen going into this week. We featured dollar yen in the week ahead analysis video and a market or a volume profile video as well. And we were talking about this key area here, around about 129.60s was a low volume pocket. If you go back and watch the previous dollar yen video, you'll be able to see we were talking about the volumes, and that if price was to remain below this area and the value area low, which I think was just slightly lower, then we could look for further downside positions. And price broke through. We were looking for targets down at this low, and price came and hit those targets. Gold then, so was looking for a bit of upside to gold. If the dollar weakens, gold typically does move higher. We came into that $1,800 level. Prices started to rebound from that area. We highlighted some value levels to watch, so we're still waiting for these levels to be tested. Perhaps going into next week, we've got these nice 1827 area, which was a value area high that could be retested for opportunities for a continuation. Finally then, the S&P 500, we were expecting to see some type of recovery. We were looking at this area down through here, looking at price coming into these previous structure highs. We saw a rejection last week, was looking for that rejection to continue. Doesn't look like it's going to continue at the moment. Looks like we're going to see the continuation to the downside, perhaps only back into the recent lows. Price action here looking quite bearish at the moment, with a very strong downward move, but then a very small high. So that looks fairly bearish going into next week's session. But, you know, anything can happen when price closes back within the previous week. A lot of the times that can lead to a reversal, so keep an eye on that one. But thanks for watching the content this week. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, leave this video a thumbs up. Subscribe to the YouTube channel to see some more of our Forex trading content. And I'll speak to you in the next video.